Hey there, my name is Johanna. I'm a coach for Kickoff. I'm certified by the International Sports and Sciences Association, but I'm also a yoga instructor certified by the International Yoga Alliance. And in this video, it will be a short video and we'll focus on our core. We'll get started, just starting with a little bit of breathing, right, to kind of focus our mind, doing a couple of sun salutations, and then focusing on the core, and in the end, settling down again with a little bit of breath work. So let's get started. Find a comfortable seated position, sitting up tall but relaxed. And your hands can be in your lap or on your knees. And if you're comfortable, close your eyes. And just pay attention to your breathing here. Simply breathing in and out through your nose. And just allowing your breath to follow its natural pace, its natural flow. And we'll get started here then with just a few little stretches. So your arms come to your side. And on your next inhale, the arms reach up overhead and you can even look up. And on your exhale, coming back down. We'll do this a few more times. On your inhale, reaching up. And on your exhale, coming back down. And one more time. And exhaling, coming back down. Good. We will do a few seated cat-cow positions here. And maybe I'll turn myself around so you can see a little better. So we'll sit up tall. We'll start in kind of a neutral position. And place your hands onto your knees. And then on your inhale, it's almost like you're pulling yourself forward a little bit, lifting your chest, arching your back. And then on your exhale, you're rounding the back, pulling back, stretching the spine. Inhaling, coming back forward, lifting the chest. And exhaling, rounding the back. Inhaling. And one more time, exhaling. And then coming back to neutral. Perfect. Next, we'll do just a couple of twists here. So hands are by your side. And always remember to lift through the crown of your head. So we're sitting up tall here. We'll inhale right here. And then on your exhale, just take a gentle twist to the right side. You can place your left hand onto your right knee. Right hand is behind you. And look over your right shoulder. And just spending a few breaths right here. Coming back to center. Taking another inhale here. And exhaling over to the left this time. Placing the right hand onto the left knee. Left hand behind you and looking over your left shoulder. And coming back to center. Good, we'll come onto our hands and knees. And we'll do a few more cat-cow movements here to loosen up the spine. So you want to ground your hands evenly through the fingers, the thumbs, the palms. And you want your knees to be lined up under your hips. And then when you're ready, on your inhale, same thing, lifting the chest and arching the back. And on your exhale, rounding the back as if you're trying to push the mat away. And then flow here, following your breath. And one more time. And then coming back to center. We'll come into a downward dog here, so we'll tuck our toes in the back, grounding the hands into the mat, and lifting up, pushing the hips back and up. And to start out, you can walk the dog here, so pushing, kind of pedaling the feet, pushing the heels towards the floor, 1 foot at a time. And then we'll walk our hands back, coming into a standing forward fold. And completely let your torso relax here. Let your neck relax. And then when you're ready, rolling up 1 vertebrae at a time. And coming to a standing position. We'll do a few sun salutations here. So grounding the feet into the floor, engaging the inner thighs, lifting through the top of your head, reconnecting with your breath here. And then on your inhale, arms come overhead, exhaling, folding forward. Inhaling, coming halfway up. Exhaling, stepping back with the right, then the left into the plank. And we'll hold this plank here for a few breaths. Make sure that you are not hanging in your shoulders, but you're lifting out of the shoulders and you're pulling your navel up into the spine. So your core is really strong here. Continue to breathe. And then on your next exhale, we'll lower down to the floor and you can go first onto your knees. Coming all the way down. And we'll inhale into baby cobra. Exhaling back down, tucking the toes, coming back into downward dog. Spending a few breaths right here. And on your next inhale, we'll step forward with the right. And wherever your foot reaches, right, you ultimately want it between your hands. So feel free to walk your foot forward. And then we'll step forward with the left. On your next inhale, coming halfway up. Exhaling, folding forward. And inhaling, coming all the way up. And exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling, folding forward. Inhaling, coming halfway up. This time exhaling, stepping back with the left, then the right, again into the plank. Grounding your hands onto the floor, again lifting out of the shoulders, pulling the navel up into the spine. Spending a few breaths here. And then when you're ready on your next exhale, we'll lower all the way down again. We'll inhale into baby cobra. And exhaling, tucking the toes, coming back into downward dog. Spending a few breaths right here. And on your next inhale, stepping forward with the left this time. Again, feel free to walk your foot into the appropriate location between the hands. Exhaling, the right foot steps up. Inhaling, coming halfway up. Exhaling, folding forward. And inhaling, coming all the way up. And exhaling. Good. We will come back down onto the mat for a few more core exercises, core poses. The first one will be starting in the plank and flowing back and forth between plank and downward dog. So kind of very dynamic flow here. So ground your hands under your shoulders. Again, grounding through the fingers, the forefingers, the thumb, and the palm. And then setting up your feet. Again, lifting out of the shoulders, pulling the navel up into the spine. And then we will exhale into downward dog. Exhaling, inhaling back into plank. Exhaling into the dog. And then flow with your breath here. One more time. And then we'll bring our knees down onto the mat and we will rest in child's pose for a moment. You can stretch out the arms here for extended child's pose, or you can bring them alongside your body. Taking a few deep breaths. And then we'll come back up. Next, we will go into a side plank. We'll start in the regular plank again. So setting up your hands, getting your legs in position, lifting out of the shoulders, pulling the navel up into the spine. And we will start by dropping our right knee onto the mat and then moving the right hand in so it's underneath our face. And then we'll open up to the left side here. We'll ground that left foot into the mat and we'll open up here. You can reach up with that left arm. Alternatively, it can stay here or reaching up. And if this is fairly simple for you, you could lift the left leg, reaching out through the heel here. So very, very strong position. And then coming back down. Coming back into the plank. And then we'll do the other side. So we'll lower the left knee onto the mat, bringing the left hand in so it's underneath our face. And we will open up to the right side, grounding the right foot into the mat. The right arm can stay alongside your body, or it can reach up. And again, if you feel pretty good here, you can lift that right leg up, reaching out through the heel. And we will come back down one more time, coming into the plank. And then coming down and resting in child's pose again. Coming back up onto your hands and knees. Rounding the hands again into the floor. We will extend the opposite arm and leg. So we will start with the right arm and the left leg. On your inhale, you'll extend up, reaching up. And on your exhale, you'll come together here. Inhaling, reaching out again. Exhaling, crunching together. And one last time. Inhaling, extending. Exhaling, coming together. And then setting the foot and the leg back down. Same thing on the other side. On your inhale, extending the right leg, the left arm. Exhaling, bringing them together. And one more time. And coming back down and resting in child's pose again. We'll come back to a seated position. Sitting up tall again, and we'll finish with a twist to both sides again. So sitting up tall, inhaling, and on your exhale, twisting to the right side. Coming back to center, inhaling here, and then exhaling to the left. And coming back to center. And to finish, we'll just take a few more deep breaths. You can close your eyes here if you would like. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And then exhale out through your mouth. One more time. One last time. And then bring your palms together at your heart. Namaste. Thank you for practicing with me.